was recorded vertically instead of horizontally. Oops. Hello and Happy New Year, everyone. I know it's a bit late and a little off schedule for a sketchbook tour, but I still have this one from October and November that I'd like to look through. I will be going a little bit quickly because most of these are from Inktober, which I've already made little individual videos for. So, with that in mind, let's get started with the opener. Not a lot of thought went into it because I was busy with the Inktober. And here's the notes that I would read off for each of the little videos. They all had a little something before it. Some sketches for the next day. And a lot of these got a lot of sketches, which is what fills up most of my sketchbooks lately, is a lot of sketches and not a lot of finished drawings like this one. So Inktober was very helpful when it comes to getting concepts out and putting them onto paper really quickly. There's also a lot of notes in my sketchbooks lately because I still take them everywhere. What is it? Some of these I haven't looked at in a little while. And again, I'm going really quickly because each of these have their own little videos in YouTube Shorts. So if you want a little bit more info on each of these particular drawings in Inktober, I'd recommend checking those little shorts out. They've also got some Reformation history with them, if I haven't mentioned that already, because I was doing a Reformation study that month. Oh yes, I will pause at ones I've bookmarked. During Inktober, I did manage to hit 100 subscribers, so I did this little drawing for that. Thank you. Some more Inktobers. We're about halfway through the Inktobers now, and this is where I was testing my pens to see which ones I needed to get rid of. This paper also was a little strange, and the sketchbook kept falling apart, so I had to tape things in. Just a whole lot. Some character designs, and I'm not sure what half of these are, but a lot of these have to do with Inktober, so any sketches I have in here probably didn't get finished because I was more focused on the Inktober for that month. I did start this sketchbook on October 1st, and all of these were done in the month of October. I think I got through 60 pages just in October, and the main reason being I would do a sketch, realize I didn't like it, and moved on. Or start a sketch, couldn't finish it in time because of Inktober's, and then move on. I also got a glass pen at this time, which is when my Inktober's got a lot more colorful. Was very happy with using it. Honestly, it works perfectly for some of my characters. And it's really fun to sketch in glass pen because I just don't have a lot of perfectionism when it comes to that. A lot of these were done without pencil sketches beforehand, and I had a lot of fun with them because I didn't need to think too hard about what I was drawing. Though one of them I did have trouble with because it was not sanded properly. And I was trying all the different inks I got here. Some of them are back here, my India inks. A lot of doodles, more Inktobers, even more doodles. I really like my glass pen, in case you couldn't tell from all of the glass pen doodles, which honestly made my sketchbook a lot more colorful. And this is the halfway point for this sketchbook, making it 60 pages out of 120. I knew I would need a lot of pages for Inktober, but I didn't think I would need over 60. And I did a whole lot of doodles with my glass pen again, and this was before Inktober was even over. Character sketches and all sorts of fun stuff. just a lot of doodles because it's fun to mess with these. Here's some characters that some of you out there might know. Isobel, Maxwell, and Evelyn. Just realized they kind of rhyme. And my personal favorites, Evelyn, William, Amari, and Matthew. He still needs a bit more of a concrete design, but I do like the idea of the twins having overalls. I don't know why. Even more Inktobers. See, I thought we were done with the Inktobers because there's so many doodles that have nothing to do with it. Here's one that a friend gave me, like an idea that she gave me, basically a little fairy hiding under a mushroom from the rain. I like this perspective, and then I got to do the same thing for an Inktober. Jumbo, because everything is jumbo to a fairy. Ooh, I had fun with this one. I like Zelda. Yeah. And Landmark was a bit challenging. Honestly, I wish I had put a little more effort into this one, but it was the second to last Inktober. I'm not surprised. Henry and Zoe. Oh. I was thinking of giving her short hair, but I did find that the ears were just something I couldn't do. Oh yes, and then the very last Inktober, I did try to put as much effort as I could into at least the character and made the background very simple for violin. I did swap the themes for the last and second to last day because I didn't like the last day. And then I did a November challenge. It's Oc-vember, where basically we design a character each day. And I had narrowed down my character list to 30 at the time, so it was perfect because I had a character per day. The only problem is I did get overwhelmed, and so I didn't do all of them. I'm still missing Matthew. He's the only one that didn't get finalized, which is kind of sad. But hey, it just builds into his story. He's the neglected one anyway. And I did chop out at least 5 other characters during that month because I realized I don't really need them. So I now have 25 characters, I think. A lot of design sketches went into these. I thought about changing my main character, or at least like my main character that I use for myself, and giving her more of a bunny mask theme, but I didn't like it too much. And some more sketches. I really like how she turned out Rin. She just has such sass to her design in a weird way. Very fancy. And then here's Kana. She was a little bit rough because I wasn't sure if I wanted her to be flowy or childish, but I think I mostly landed on childish. I moved on to Saro. There's a lot of characters that I still need to figure out what I'm doing with them all. They have a slight story, but you know, nailing down a story is a little bit difficult, especially when I went from, I think, 150 characters to 25, though this character will always be my favorite. A lot has changed for him though, at least design-wise. I considered giving him a long braid, but I think I chose against that. Or did I? Let me see really quick. Nope, yeah, he gets a braid. And here's a character based off of my betta fish, Atakan. I might scrap the fish characters just because they were based off of my pets, and I don't really want to worry about that. Oh yes, and then Animal Jam had a Black Friday sale, so I was worrying about that. And here's some more doodles. So many doodles. Oh yes, and then different ways that different friends draw stick figures. You can guess which one is mine, maybe. Here's Poppy. Ooh, Sammy got some really good new designs. Then I tried figuring out how to draw dragons for Insight. And there's some new stuff for that. Then Zoe. Oh my goodness, I've had so much fun with her. Evelyn, she's pretty much still the same. And then here's the closer page. Wow, that's probably my fastest sketchbook tour ever. I might try and keep that format where I'm just flipping through the pages so I don't ramble on and on, because I doubt that anyone really likes that. But here's the end with a drawing of my cat. He has a box by the window, so I decided to draw that. It's his current favorite spot. But anyways, with that, there is my October and November sketchbook with 120 pages done in 60 days. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful new year, and I will see you in my next sketchbook. Bye-bye!